I need you to land immediately. Can you go to Dulles for a few minutes?
You're hearing audio from air traffic control redirecting flights after the deadly plane crash near D.C. You're watching Newsday TV. I'm Macy Eglund. All 67 people on an American Airlines flight and an Army helicopter were killed in that crash.
We look at the human, the machine, and the environment.
So far, more than 24 bodies have been pulled from the Potomac River. Officials say the helicopter flew into the path of the jet while it was landing at Ronald Reagan National Airport. The crash is still under investigation. A woman was killed and 3 others hurt in a Bayshore fire early this morning. The flames ripped through 3 homes. We'll hear more from Sherry Einhorn, who was on the scene, in a few moments. A man has been sentenced to 20 years to life in prison for killing his wife. Prosecutors say Anthony Perullo stabbed 42-year-old Danielle Perullo at their home in North Belmore. The couple's 10-year-old son was in the house when it happened.
He turned on his lights in his bedroom. His room was the next room over, and he said, "Your mother is dead," and he just left the house. He left AJ alone and with his dead mother.
That stabbing happened back in 2022. A 24-year-old jogger and his dog were rescued after being stuck in the mud this afternoon.
I was calm at first until I started getting cold and I started sinking more.
Yeah, it's a little scary. The dog wandered into the mud, which used to be a lake at Blydenburg County Park. His owner followed the dog and then started sinking. Police were able to find the Medford man and pull him out. The jogger says his pup just got a bath yesterday and will be getting another today. Glad they are safe at least. Let's get a quick look at tomorrow's weather for you. For your Friday, we will see some rain, wet start to your weekend, highs in the low to mid 40s. We'll take a look at your 7-day forecast for you in a few minutes.
As you can see, it is a devastating scene here in Bayshore after a fatal house fire destroys one home and severely damages several others. Neighbors now telling us they are simply trying to pick up the pieces. Whipping winds fueled a fire here on North Windsor Avenue in Bayshore. What is the damage that you're seeing?
A lot.
John Dunn's mom lives here next to the house where the blaze broke out. He lives a few blocks away and says he's grateful for his neighbors.
Our neighbor across the street, when she saw the fire jump, she ran across, started banging on the door. Luckily, it woke my mom, my sister, and her family up, and they were able to get out.
Suffolk police say 3 people were living in the house that used to stand here. 2 adult men made it out. An adult woman was discovered dead inside. Her identity hasn't been released yet.
That's devastating.
Teresa Nikolic lives 1 block behind the blaze and says her husband woke up to bright orange lights and saw a wall of flaming embers.
The winds were so fierce that the embers were blowing into all the backyards behind these houses.
You said you called your friend.
I called my friend to wake him up.
Police went door to door, waking up families like Tom Doors.
Got us all out of the house right away. Once we saw they had it all under control, we felt a lot better, but the first half hour or so was really nerve-wracking.
More than 100 firefighters from 14 departments battled the blaze in high winds.
That just adds a huge difficulty to the fire. You know, we attempted that amount of fire. You know, we really can't get inside the structure, so we have to hit it with our deck guns, and then the wind just pushing the water away from the fire.
2 suffered minor injuries. The cause is being investigated, but police say it doesn't appear to be criminal. In Bayshore, I'm Sherry Einhorn for Newsday TV.
Spend the day with me at Belmont Park Village. Set within historic Belmont Park alongside UBS Arena, the Village is a luxury retail destination with new brands opening every week. First up, the concierge. So I have heard something unique you offer here is hands-free shopping. What is that?
Yes, it's incredible. It's a way for our guests to sign up here with us in concierge so that they don't have to carry any of their bags while they're making their way through the village.
No schlepping bags?
No schlepping bags.
The premise of Belmont Park Village is off price. All of the stores that you have here will be up to 65% off all year round. The product comes from the previous season's collections and is specially assorted for the village.
The village is home to luxury labels.
I see some sparkle.
Including Missoni. Shop the Italian fashion house's signature colorful knitwear designs.
All dressed up, now I just need some place to go. Who's playing at UBS this weekend, ladies?
Embrace your inner equestrian at Longchamp's only Long Island standalone store. You'll find their iconic full-price pieces
and some at a discount. I'm ready for the Belmont Stakes back here in 2026. We typically don't highlight a restroom, but it is worth a stop. It's beautiful in here, and each one is different. Wow. Okay, you can leave me here.
We have what we call a rolling soft opening. So by the end of the spring, you should see roughly around about 30 to 35 brands here at the village, and by the end of the year, we should be up around 60 to 65, including 3 restaurants.
I've shopped up an appetite, and I need to warm up, so time to grab some lunch.
You can grab and go or get off your feet at Long Island's first Pret-a-Manger.
Hot soup and a sandwich hits the spot. And I have to end the day with lingerie. I am going to go for the classic vanilla macaroon, please.
Treat yourself to their famous French delicacies at their only Long Island location.
I just made my day of shopping even sweeter. I can't forget to go get my bags.
Elisa DiStefano, Newsday TV.
Here's what's up on Long Island if you're looking for plans for the weekend. Groundhog Day is on Sunday. Early spring or not, be there for the festivities Sunday morning at Crossroads Farm in Malvern.
Another one bites the dust, and another one, and another one bites the dust.
You can see Almost Queen, the tribute concert to Queen, has special guests as well, the Yacht Lobsters, Saturday night at the Paramount in Huntington. And it's Long Island Restaurant Week. Last call to make a reservation to score deals on those 3-course dinners and 2-course lunches. Price fixed, of course. It runs through Sunday. Let's take another look at your Long Island weather. Here is your 7-day forecast. Rain tomorrow, breezy and chilly for your weekend. Again, don't forget, Groundhog Day is Sunday.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
You're watching Newsday TV. I'm Macy Eglund. For more of all of the stories you've seen today, head over to Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night.